And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Gotta do this. Come on. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. That was a solid anti-air. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Goes for the fireball. Throws him down. Trips him up. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player one is just about out of drive after that. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. What are they thinking here? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They break things off to take a quick breather. Anything could happen here. Projectile to try and change the situation. Strings it all together. Does a good job of pushing back. KO! Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Both fighters planning something? Jumps in. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Sure you can? A quick breather. This is a turning point. Big jump burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Crowns him from above. KO. Player two gained a hard-fought victory there. This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jump in.
Let's get it.
Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player two is just about out of drive after that. The super armor does its job. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now?
Let's get it.
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Throw leaves them wide open.
Hadouken!
Shoryuken.
Hadouken!
Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Grabs it, throws them. Are we gonna see a comeback here? The Jinrai? Player 1, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1 holding onto that corner and cashes out the cage right there. Still alive? Still alive?
Ah! Sit down and shut up!
Still in it with a sliver.
Hadouken!
Shakes things up with a fireball.
Hadouken!
That amazing never say die attitude got them the win.
Yeah!
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Decides not to rush in without a plan. Shows off a parry.
Let's get it! Go time!
Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with... Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Hits them with the counter throw. Pumps the brakes on the impact. The low. Both sides get drops them hard. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash?
Hadouken!
Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Oh my god, they just choked it up.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Chuck the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Knocked them out of the air.
Let's get it!
Connects with the throw. Amazing.
Shoryuken! Go time!
Player 2 needs to wait this out. The sink got hit. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that?
Hadouken!
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
Hadouken!
Answers with a fireball. Solid anti-air. They were sitting on their meter for this super art.
Bring in the heat!
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Rip!
Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player 2 comes away with the win. This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. No good up high. Stays cool and counters. Impressive reactions there. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a Getsu. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Out of my way.
Round 2. Fight!
Let's get it!
Decides to create some distance to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
Hadouken!
Throws a fireball. Still slugging it out at this range. Medium kick. Goes low.
Hadouken!
Manages to block the jump-in attack.
Let's get it! Shoryuken! Go
Player, oh, burnout triggered.
Hadouken!
Keeping them away.
Let's get it!
Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A quick breather. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 will have to deal with, oh my god, they just choked it up. What'll happen here? And whiffs, they're wide open. Oh, critical, what's gonna happen? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They got flatlines them. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Starts, reads the jump in perfectly. Who will come out on top in this? Ooh, what a smart throw. Low heavy, but no go. Big throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Somehow manages to block the jump in. The throw doesn't connect. Player 2 is barely hanging on to the last bit of time. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Jinryu, Reppa!
Bet that hurt.
Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. This is gonna hurt. Low heavy. What will be the follow-up here? Reversal. What's next? Any clutch anti-air. Post with a kick. Close range, drives it back, misses. Ugh, take a seat. Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned